Everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice algebra problem, and here we have 9 to the power of n minus 3 to the power of n is equals to 702, and we will solve this problem for the values of n. So the very first thing we are going to do is, here first I can rewrite this equation as, because here you see that you have 9 and we can write this 9 as 3 squared and its whole power n minus 3 to the power of n is equals to 702. And now we can use here the nice exponential law here in order to rearrange this term. And you know that if we have a to the power of m and its whole power n, it is equals to a to the power of m times of n. I can apply here this nice exponential law in the left hand side, so that you can just interchange these two exponents and you can get 3 to the power of n and its whole squared minus 3 to the power of n is equals to 702. And now I can just make the little bit substitution here, and we can convert this exponential equation into the quadratic form, so that here I can just put y is equals to 3 to the power of n. So when you can put here y is equals to 3 to the power of n, so that this equation will becomes y squared minus y is equals to 702. And after this step we can move the 702 in the left hand side, and you get y squared minus y minus 702 is equals to 0. And after this step I can just need here any two factors whose product is minus 720 and whose sum is just minus 1. So you can make the factors of this equation, or just you can apply here the quadratic formula, so that I can prefer to apply the quadratic formula here. So that here we have the value of a is 1, b is minus 1, and c is minus 702. And the quadratic formula is y is equals to minus b plus minus b square minus 4 times of ac square root over 2 times of a. And now I can just put the values of a, b and c in this quadratic formula, and you get y is equals to, here you have minus b and the value of b is minus 1. So when you can put here, then you get minus times of minus is equals to plus 1, and plus minus, here you have b squared and b is minus 1. So when you can put here, then you get minus 1 square is equals to plus 1, minus 4 times of a is 1, and c is minus 702 and its whole square root over 2 times of a, and the value of a is 1. So now in the next step I can just simplify the terms here, and you get y is equals to 1 plus minus, here you have 1 minus, this is minus and minus will becomes plus, and 4 times of 702 is equals to 2808 and its whole square root over 2. And now we can just make the little bit simplification here, so that this expression will becomes 1 plus minus, here you have 2808 plus 1 is equals to 2809 and its whole square root over 2. So that here we have two cases. I can break this equation by two cases. So our first case is, we take 1 plus 2809 square root over 2, and the other case is we take y is equals to 1 minus 2809 and 9 square root over 2. So when you can open the square root of 2809, then you get its value is 1 plus 53, because the square root of 2809 will be equals to 53 only, so it will becomes over 2. Similarly, here you get y is equals to 1 minus 53 over 2, and now we can solve these two cases here. So the first case, you get the value of y is equals to 54 over 2, and the second case you get the value of y is equals to minus 52 over 2. So that in the first case you get y is equals to 27, and in the second case you get the value of y is equals to minus 26. And now in the start of the question we will take here y is equals to 3 to the power of n, so that we will back substitute the value of y here. And when you can put the value y here, 3 to the power of n is equals to 27, and similarly you can put 3 to the power of n is equals to minus 26. And here you see that we have, in the left hand side you have an exponential function, and in the right hand side you have a negative value. So you know about the exponential function, it always gives the positive value, and in the right hand side you have negative value. So it cannot be possible an exponential function is equals to some negative value, so that we will reject this case, because it is not possible an exponential function is equals to some negative value. And here we can just proceed the case number 1 only. So in this case you can focus on the right hand side, and you have 3 to the power of n is equals to 27, and you know that 27 is equals to 3 to the power of 3, and you can focus on both of the sides, and you see that the bases on both of the sides are same, so that its exponents are equal, and you get n is equals to 3 be the only solution of this equation. And now we can check this solution, is this solution satisfies the given question or not. So that in order to check, I can just put here n is equals to 3 in the given question statement, and our given question is 9 to the power of n minus 3 to the power of n is equals to 702. And now you can put n is equals to 3 here, and you get 9 to the power of 3 minus 3 to the power of 3 is equals to 702. So 9 to the power of 3 will be equals to 729, and 3 to the power of 3 is equals to 27, and whole is equals to 702. And when you can subtract these two one, then you get 702 is equals to 702. So this shows that n is equals to 3 be the only solution of the given equation, and this is our final answer. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.